Alright, welcome back to the Into Evil demo. Got a new splash screen here, looks like the fly guy. And we are going to try our last character, Mr. Friar Tuck here. So we got the mace to start with, which you can basically just swing forever with pretty quickly. Kind of a good suppression weapon. Or you can jab at them, because obviously, you know, a blunt mace is what you would use as a stabbing weapon. Got our shield. A lantern. Yeah, look what the lantern can do. Ooh, you can hold it out and make things brighter. Ooh. Wow. Or you can make it an unlantern. Pretty exciting. Okay. And nothing else in the other hand. And then what really matters is we got a heal spell. Restores 1 vitality, or you can keep channeling it to keep restoring vitality. And the bolster spell that increases vitality. So bolster, we channel that. We get an extra heart, but it costs us 1 of our stamina. Not really sure that's a great trade. Definitely not my favorite spell there. And then we can heal it up. Looks like it costs 1 stamina per second to heal 1 heart per second. Alright, let's hit it. See how we like the healer class. Really do love this mosaic on the floor. It's pretty. Come at me, bro. No problems so far. I do not stowed held item in right hand. What? Why are you giving me the tutorial? Also, it's not the hand I wanted. I would like to get rid of the lantern and have it in the left hand. Fooling me with them fake walls. Uh-oh. I didn't think he had the range for that. Oh my god. My parry timing is really off. Yep. Come on. What? Okay, we're gonna need to do some healing. I appear to be a little rusty. Yeah, having it reduce our stamina also reduces how much we can heal with the spell. Jesus. I don't know why I can't get the timing down on that parry. That guy. Probably because I suck at the game, but, you know. I'm holding out hope it's something else. Short Sword of Heart. Ooh, increases vitality. In fact, we could dual wield. Who needs a shield when we can parry, right? Nice. Gotta be careful with those dual wield attacks. They take a lot of stamina. And since we don't have any arrows, let's just go with the whip instead of the bow. But I'ma try. Oh, what a fantastic secret area we found. Use some more healing. I should really swap these. Oh, son of a... I'm gonna bury one of these. Haha! Oh. Got him. First try. Let's swap these. There, so now left click's got the... Oh wait. It just gives us another heart, it doesn't actually do anything special on the attack, I don't know. That was pointless. Okay. Well, it is certainly nice to just be able to heal up like that. Oh boy. Woohoo! Dual wield does do some damage. Torch, mysterious pamphlets. Stuff in the walls. Plate armor, yes please. Get the health topped off. Blessed plate. Blessed plate. A breastplate. Sacrificial dagger, that. So killing with that could replenish our heal cooldown. But there is a parrying dagger of cleaving. I don't think a dagger is a very good weapon to have cleave on it, considering how short range it is. Rainbow stone, I don't really use those. Venom arrows, I guess we'll take them. A mace. Ooh, we could dual wield maces. Ha ha! Ha 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 ha! Wait, can you still attack when you're out of stamina? You can. Sort of. Interesting. It's just half as fast. But that does a lot of damage. Injured personnel, how many prisoners were taken, and which cell blocks the victims were assigned to. Final column lists hopefuls. Very few were designated as such. I'm a beast. Looks like our pendant of vigor increases our stamina, so let's not swap that out. Actually, the first two of the mace kind of knocks them out of range of the second bit, which is not great. boy. Oh my, I didn't even see those guys. That's bad. Come on, do stab. Stab. No, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Got him. But yeah, I don't really like the dual mace, unfortunately. Let's swap out the mace for that whip. Now whip and short sword. That could be some fun. No rushing around for you, bro. Another whip. A dull morning star. Success hits cause the enemy to bleed. That's fun. Could be quite good against the boss, actually. Why don't we swap that out for the mace? But I don't want to lose my parry. I have no idea where we're going. This map is really convoluted. Throwing knives, sure. Battle axe, battle axe. Wooden shield of heart. Oh, another vitality. Tempting. But I don't think so. Triple crossbow. Stuck again. Yeah, boy. Do you mind, sir? Really? Some people. Dagger of momentum. Shove foes away while running. Bunch more arrows. Yeah, great tip. Not here in the dead end. Go the other way. A tome of corporeal flesh can grant occult knowledge of regeneration and inoculate. Awesome. Super, super dope. I will partake. Do we want to give up dual wielding or the Morning Star? Honestly, probably dual wielding. As much fun as the dual wield attack is, it takes a lot of stamina And stamina is really, really important. A mace. 2 maces, actually. Alright, let's get our vitae. Wow, we're gonna have a lot of health. Which is good, which is good. And then... so we know what regeneration does. What does inoculate do? Enchantment. Being blighted no longer drains your health. Well, I've never been blighted, so I don't think we need that. But regeneration, on the other hand, I very, very much want. That's just like a constant slow heal. Dude, we are gonna be so set on health. Gonna be ridiculous. Oh. Wrong button. We are gonna be short on stamina, though. That is a concern. How do I get rid of bolster? I don't think I need bolster. I know there is a way to do it. But I do not know how. Codex. Status effects. Dispellable effects. Dispel them at your leisure, but how? But how? It's not very helpful just to tell me I can. What? Essence. Oh. Huh. Interesting. Okay. I guess each character has base status effects, so the Friar is fat, which makes him slow. And he has healing hand, so he can do bolster and heal, and he's lucky, so he finds more gold. Interesting. This was an amusing choice for a man of the cloth. But I still do not know how to dispel effects. Aha! Where... It's only showing regeneration. It is not showing bolster. But we definitely have bolster. I don't understand. Well, that may be a bug. That's unfortunate, because now we only have 3 stamina. do everything over here? No, we did not. There's so much crap over here. Also an enemy. Oh no. That's a door. In case you guys didn't know, I have trouble distinguishing enemies from doors. We can get dancer shoes to make dodging easier. Incendiary arrows. We have a lot of arrows. So many arrows that it would seem going with the whip was the wrong move. Got a headpiece. Serrated darts. Well, they're better than throwing knives. So I guess we'll swap those out. So dark in here. I can't see anything. Apprentice's Stave of Windblast. Conjures a storm. Oh, it has Thunderstorm? Bro. How is that a Windblast stave? That doesn't make any sense. I guess it has both Windblast and Thunderstorm. Well, Thunderstorm is super overpowered. So... we are getting right decked out here. Let's swap out the Morning Star for the staff. Behold the storm. Hey, you can see now. It's really just a fancy lantern. Alright, it does have a pretty long cooldown. Does it keep recovering its charge while we don't have it in hand? That's what we are going to discover next. And the answer is... looks like it does. So we can just whip that out whenever it's ready to go. Venom arrows. Wow, they are just giving us every kind of arrow. They saw me pick up that whip and they were like, ha! Gonna make you regret that. May have missed a few parries, but we got there. Hello? You gonna gut us? How you gonna gut us with a whip in your face? Oh, wow. The parry doesn't work too well when the counterattack can't reach them. That's so annoying. I really don't understand why the dev decided to have parry knock them the hell across the map. Get over here. Oh. Wait, that makes the attack crit? Or was that just random chance? I'm gonna have to test that out. It does make it crit. Holy crap. Okay, there's the boss. There was a little bit more over here we didn't see. So let's just quickly see if there's anything interesting. Ah, I missed him. Yeah, really close up. Much like parry does not work at all. Parrying dagger. I think I will stick with the short sword. We could have dual-wielded Morning Stars, bro. Scroll of Clarity. Cooldowns replenished more quick. Heck yeah, man. Ooh, is that gonna take another stamina? It does. Oh, this is gonna be rough. We could put a fourth enchantment on. Become chilled less easily. Your melee strikes set foes on fire. Ah. Should I just totally screw myself for the lulz? I'm not even gonna have, like... What would I do? Give up the staff for that? Or the whip? Can't give up the whip or the short sword, right? I think that might be a little too far. It would be funny to have only one stamina, but dude, I can't believe how many arrows I have, and I haven't seen another bow. It's so ridiculous. Attack setting them on fire would be pretty good, though. You know, as OP as the storm is, maybe we give up the storm. Staff attack is actually quite quick. I don't like that. But it doesn't have a parry. And parry may be quite important. What boss is this? I think it was the red door? Is that the fly guy? If it's the fly guy, the storm could actually be really helpful. I don't know. I'm doing it. Wait. Oh! It goes in the inventory. I forgot that. Well, in that case, just replace our 20 arrows. Okay, we have 1 stamina, but we are a fiery badass. I think that also makes our whip fiery. Okay, all we got in the inventory that's useful is, in fact, let's... Do I even need to keep this spell rod of Mantle of Fire? Let's drop the incendiary arrows and venom arrows, just so they're not getting in the way. Okay, so we got whip and the tome, which is giving us regeneration. We got the staff, so we can storm call, and then short sword will be our defensive weapon. Let's open that bloody door. Into the crater they come, like flies in the ointment, wriggling and jiggling with their sweet, sweet nectar. Come then, let me taste it. This guy's creepy as hell, man. So are we gonna get a chance to pass this? I don't know. So I used the wrong button. Also, I used the wrong button. You know what? I don't think we are. I'm trying to bring him in with the whip. I think I'm gonna die. I don't know what I'm supposed to do against all this. Yeah, that was super bad. So I think we've confirmed that going down to 1 stamina, not the best idea. Also, trying to cast any spell in that boss fight, not a good idea. Would you stop? Bully them with my non-stop attacks. That's the plan. Come on, make your swing. And then die. That's how this works. We are not going to bolster this time. But we are going to do. Unfortunately, this guy I cannot bully. But actually, maybe we can get into this... no, I can't knock him back, so... I guess we're just doing this. Fun times. Make way for the holy man. Do we stagger him? We got them hands. No, we don't stagger him. He's just slow to attack sometimes. Okay. These guys have so much health. Like, why do the undead have so much health? They're barely being held together. Back up again. Yeah, I think the key with that fly boss is you just gotta, like, starch him right from the start. Just be all over him and take him down before all those flies start spawning. Because I really don't know what you're supposed to do against the flies. They don't seem to die. And then you just literally can't do anything because you're getting attacked constantly. Some arrows. This guy's got a knife, so he's not going to do well. Oh boy. Get me out of here! So dangerous when they just, like, keep coming at you. The dev's decision for attacks to not cost stamina is questionable. So it means once they get you on the defense, they can just keep swinging. And if you don't have a parry, you're just going to run out of stamina. And then you can't do anything. Which is something these knights really like to exploit. Yep. I have no way to stop him. Literally nothing I can do. If you don't have a parry against the knights, you lose. That's my experience. Which is more than a little frustrating. A necromancer? What the hell is going on here? Certainly never seen this. Looks like he's got a hold on his weapon too. This guy in Indiana Jones does all the sword moves and then just gets shot. Yeah, let's do Scroll of Clarity. Get our cooldowns shortened. It'll cost a stamina. Rapier. Thought that was an axe because it's like blending in with the bench. Yeah, definitely give me the rapier. Rapier is like the best weapon in the game. Brittle S-Stock. I bet if we do both of these, yep, we get dual wield attacks. Oh, shoot! That was the worst possible timing for him to show up. Right after I depleted all my stamina. Now, I don't know if dual wielding these is a good idea, but it's a thing that we can do, so there's that. to die. Shit. Other one saw me. Whew. Certainly kills him fast. The attacks are so far away. It's messing me up. That was a fun outing. Oh, I would love to throw somebody in there. Oh, did not register that as a person. That's what I do to him after I register him as a person. Okay, we got 3 arrows and a crossbow. Dual crit. Good luck coming back from that one. Sword. Pivots. I don't know how I ended up being the, going the sneaky route as the Friar instead of the Rogue, but here we are. Oh, thank God, another stamina. See? I abide by the faith. We thank the Lord for our stamina. Dodging is easier and a little more physical protection. Apparently they hear doors open. You must be patient. May I never again waver. Fine. Not like I actually need to sneak up on you. Man, we are rolling in dough. Ooh, skills of a thief. Now we can pickpocket for even more useless money. Tinker, key, crevice. Get out of my way, boulder. None of that, please. We do have a whip. Do we want the whip or the crossbow? I think the whip's more fun. Then we can pull people in and shank them. Although I'll probably just be using my dual wield. Net. Yep. Really looking like a Friar now. Where did we open this from? we've explored everything around here, haven't we? Maybe it's that. Another thing to note, dodging only takes 1 stamina, blocking takes 2. And parrying takes none. So it's pretty clear to me that since blocking doesn't stagger them or anything, blocking just kind of sucks. Where'd that guy go? There he is. Sneaking is just a waste of time when you got this much raw power. Alright, so that's the boss room. Kettle hat. Nope, that's worse physical defense. Spell rod of inoculum. Yeah, no. You're not giving up a stamina for a useless buff. Oh, it's the flame guy. Come on. He's so lame. Giant rat. Ow! Jesus. My god, this thing is fast. Dies fast, too. I completely forgot I had parry. That would have been better. Throwing knives. Sure. Sword. Brittle plate armor. Heck yeah. We're a full-on knight now. Don't I look like a holy man? Come and confess your sins. Or they can't be worse than mine. I'm gonna drop the arrows since we don't even have a bow. Alright, so we got whip in the left for S-stock. Mace we don't care about. So we got our rapier dual sword setup, which has parry, or if we need to attack from range, we can whip them. We can also pull them in for a critical strike. Which actually, that might be quite useful. I only have 4 health though. You know, it might be a good idea to use bolster this time, because we have so much stamina and not a lot of health. Ah, who cares? We've already beat this boss. Just mess around. Wait. Yeah, I guess this is the same. Let's try this. That did not. Looks like it only pulls him a little ways. Unfortunate. good hit on him there. I do wish to heal. And the good part about having so much stamina is we can heal a lot. Walk right into that. Not timing. Heal is not ready yet. Freaking mud making me slide, dude. Now, obviously, you can beat this boss easily with ranged attacks. He is very hard to melee. I'm just doing melee to make it a little more challenging and fun. Doing good damage on him. Yeah! Alrighty. Did get a little hairy at some point there, but mission accomplished. Scroll of Fireball. Ooh. Knapsack. Heck yeah. We got 4 consumable slots now. No, 6. I guess the backpack gives you 8 in the total. Oh, wait, that replaces our pendant. Oh. Well, no. Definitely not. More throwing knives. Scroll of Starsight. See magical auras. But it costs us stamina. No, thank you. Pike. Scroll of Thunderstorm. Oh, I didn't realize that it takes 2 stamina to maintain the storm, but okay. Yeah, striking foes in the back deals more damage. When you cool down and exhausted, knock foes away and hasten your movement. And attacks against shocked foes deal increased damage. Damage dealt also knocks them away. I don't love any of those. Like there's some real disparity between the value of those upgrades. Okay, well that was the Friar. We did the Rogue, we did the Veteran, Adventurer, Pyromancer. The whole shebang. Just real quick, let's see if anything has changed around here. Aha! Looks like we can speak to the characters we've unlocked. Well, hello, I didn't really get a chance to say thank you before, you know, for getting me out of there. Do we want to talk about why he's got all this blood in his crotch area? Maybe not. So, thank you. I know words don't mean much, but they're really all I can offer. Tell me about yourself. Oh, right. I'm Sanfor, though I might have mentioned that already. I was a brother at a nearby abbey, though, admittedly not a very good one. Did quite a lot more upon the eating and drinking than the preaching the good words of the gods, if you catch my drift. Sadly, that's kind of it. Here I stand, an adherent of the noble art of dissipation more than particular divinity. The abbey allowed you to just laze about? I guess that's not all of the story. My father had made a pretty hefty donation before sending me there. I was pretty low on the line of succession and would never have made a good merchant or soldier or scholar or anything else respectable. So he gave me an ultimatum and shipped me off. Honestly, I thought it was a pretty good arrangement for all involved. And how did you come to be here? There's not really a good way to say this. I drank too much and passed out in a corner of the Abbey courtyard. Well, these madmen attacked us the next morning, and many of the others at the Abbey were killed or taken. One way or another, I got put in the cart for corpses instead of the one for live prisoners. I woke up on the ride back. Not a good way to start a morning, believe me. Then they dumped us all in a pit, and I hid as best I could. Cool. The hero's story. What do you know about all this? Whatever these people think they're doing, it's utter insanity. I've spent most of my time hiding, but I did spy a few things. The demons I've seen seem to be teaching them. And they keep talking about some great effort going on below. Whatever that means, it must be stopped. Nothing else matters. And why are you in here? Oh, well, I mean, it seemed appropriate. I am an acolyte, after all. And though before all this I was hardly the most devoted devotee, my old indulgences seem childish now. So I guess I'm saying, when the world goes mad, and men serve demons, and torture and murder and insanity rule, yes, I do pray. What else is there to be done than to hope the world recovers its soul? Ooh, spicy options here. Do we go with God? I'll go against him. The gods don't exist. This proves that. Ha! You know, I used to often say such things myself. Being in the Abbey seemed mostly a way to stay comfortable rather than actually achieving anything. But while I understand I seem a fool, this seems like what I must do. Well, goodbye for now. Good luck out there. What a nice fella. Who may or may not be a murderer. What the hell is this? Oh, the fireman's. Oh, it's you. If you need to ask something, ask. Otherwise, I'm busy. What are you doing in here? Oh, can you not tell? I'm reading. Looky at squiggly lines in book. Sorry, I'm tired. Just trying to figure out what has happened here. Not that I'm making much headway, mind you. This is a pretty piss-poor library, and it doesn't seem to have any recent records. Nerd was said to be a fiend for research, though. My guess is that his real records are somewhere else. Nerd? Nerd the Blue is, or was, I guess, the king's royal wizard, and was the king for that, and before that, and so on, going back around 200 years. I never met him, but by reputation, he was certainly a powerful magus who did all sorts of research here. And by research, I do mean the kinds of interestingly awful things that you peasants fear us all of us mages do. Interestingly awful. Well, if you're creating magic, you have to test it. What kinds of magic do you think kings want so badly that they're willing to wait hundreds of years? Has the statue talked to you? Yes. Typical golem, twisting all its words to be favorable to the master while remaining technically true. Much of what it says is self-evident, but Malixaris is truly behind all this. Then I really don't know what to think. Malixaris? He is by all accounts the greatest wizard of the age, so I well believe he has the capability to do all this. But up until today, he was considered a hero, a champion dedicated to preserving peace. Hell, after the war, he founded a band of heroes from every nation so they could solve calamities wherever they arose. You sound like a fan. I met him once, you know, Malixaris, briefly and in passing, and perhaps I was bewitched or merely desperate to see what I wanted, but I really did think he matched his reputation. Tell me about yourself. I am Elias, a servant of the Red Tower and a pyromancer. More than that, I cannot say. But I need to know more than that. I mean that I literally cannot say. All servants of the Red Tower are magically prevented from divulging its secrets other than to tell others they cannot speak on such matters. Should I somehow bypass that restriction, I shall burst into flame until even my bones burn to ash. As you may imagine, that is not an ordeal I am willing to risk for the sake of exchanging pleasantries. And what do you know about all this? Somehow those commanding this tower are conjuring demons in great numbers. The amount of power required must be immense. The kidnap and slaughter of innocents must be in some way related to that. Beyond that, if Malixaris is truly behind things, we have even bigger problems. Okay. Well, goodbye for now. Good. I need to concentrate. We'll concentrate on this! Yeah. Yeah, what now? Showed him. Don't suppose these doors... No. Still locked. Nobody in here. So all these doors must be their rooms. So maybe this is the adventurer's room? Got the rogue. Ah, another Finley face. Thank you again for telling me of this place. It's certainly a good deal more luxurious than those dreadful halls below. What are you doing in here? Ha! What do you think? These rooms are all empty, no? Well, this one is now mine. We might as well get comfortable if we are truly stuck here. Stuck here? Have you not spoken with our statuesque compatriot? The way it tells things, our lives are repeating somehow. Have you not had them? The dreams? Going deeper down? And dying? If you believe it, those dreams are somehow memories. You don't believe her? My dear, you must learn to never believe anyone. Especially not things such as it. Magic rocks do not have hearts or souls, and by its own admission, it hears every word we speak in these halls. But I have indeed had the dreams. Has the statue talked to you? Oh yes, it had quite a lot to say. About wizards and demons and kings and more. That we are stuck here and unable to flee. There was much to think about, if you believe that thing. It is. That is. You don't believe it? My dear, no. Tell me more about yourself. All that you need to know, my friend, is that I can fight with the best of them. All that matters is what lies in front of us, not what lies behind. What do you know about all this? The statue says that we are trapped in a cycle of some sort, dying over and over, unable to escape. The only way out is to kill the source. Okay, well, toodles. We've already talked to this guy. Oi, thanks again for getting me out of that rat hole. I mean, things are still all gone to shit, but at least here I know how to go kill some of these fuckers, and that helps. Okay. He talks a little different from everybody else. Anybody in here? Nope. Is someone residing in the shitter? They are not. I am really disturbed by this cauldron. So, the arena. 2 teammates are required. So that's where you can duel. Quickly choose a different character and see if we can find the adventurer. Why can I not see anything? Give me a torch. Pick up the torch. Nobody in here. The rogue. Maybe in here? No? where the adventurer is. If anywhere. Dude, this place is a mess. You gotta clean this up. Can't even walk around. Yeah, I'm not sure why the adventurer isn't hanging around somewhere, but not in the crapper. Not in the kitchen. Well, unless I'm blind. He does not appear to be available. So, I believe that is all we can do in the demo for now. Unfortunately, did not run into that one boss, the one that heals himself again, so that is the one we have not beat yet, but I think I will probably leave that until I get access to the full game. Which I do intend to buy, because this is a pretty cool game. It's also quite frustrating at times, due to the stamina system, and how fast you can lose all your health, but I particularly do not like the fire. But yeah, it's got cool systems. I like the enchantments and balancing that with dedicating stamina to it. Definitely a lot of balancing is needed. Some of those spells are crazy overpowered. The Thunderstorm, for example. The Rapier seems to be a way better weapon than everything else, since it can parry and do a lot of damage. Blocking seems to just be bad, so I think something should be done about that. I think what they should really do is take the knockback that's on the parry and put that on block, so that when you block somebody, you like swing your shield, you know, you actually knock their blow away, and that creates some distance for you, so you can use block more defensively to just not only avoid damage, but get distance with them, and then with the shield you would be like, you know, managing your distance on attacks. So if they get too close, you knock them away with the shield, and then you can time your attack to get in a hit before they do, or after theirs. Whereas with parrying, you stay in close. The parry does not knock them away, it just like staggers them, spins them around like it does right now would be fine. And then you get a critical hit on them while they're staggered. That would be the way that I would advise doing it. But I'm not the developer, so I am interested though to see what happens on the lower floors and how strong you can get with getting that buff after each floor. Though the buffs also need some balancing, I would say. Some of them just seem bad. A lot of them seem bad, actually. And then others, very strong. But yeah, that's all for now. Maybe see you again in the full game. Bye-bye.